Hey guys! I'm working on a longer film review, but in the meantime I wanted something that I can praise, and since it's Halloween, what better movie could I have picked than Skinamarink? It's a movie that left such a huge impression on me that I tried making something in a similar style, no matter how shitty my attempt was. Skinamarink is a 2022 horror film made by Kyle Edward Ball, who has a YouTube channel called Bite Size Nightmares, where he makes similar videos, including one called Heck, which is the predecessor of Skinamarink. The movie takes place in a house where two children wake up to find the doors, the windows, and the parents have all disappeared. Later also comes an unseen entity to torment these kids for eternity. The strongest and most striking part of this movie is its style. It's mostly just atmosphere, which is very reminiscent of other internet horror like creepypastas or analog horror. We barely see the characters, it's mostly just the location that is being filmed, but the way it gets distorted over time creates a horrifying, nightmarish fear in us. The look of the film is great. Because of the darkness and constant visual noise, you're never really sure if you have seen anything move in the shadows or it's just your imagination playing with you. You always expect a jump scare, and there are a few, and I'm ashamed to admit that I was scared by all of them. What I absolutely love about this film is how shamelessly simple the concept really is. Just two kids, a house, an entity, and no way out. Speaking of the entity, it's one of the best horror villains I have seen in a while. We never truly see it, only kinda in the end. It's so scarily written. While it's purely evil and tortures the protagonists, it is also often childish and plays tricks on them, which makes it even more malignant. While there are theories of what really is happening and what the entity is, some suspect that the main character Kevin is in a coma after falling down the stairs, others say that the entity is their dad or just disguising itself as such. I like to take the movie more literary, as it makes it more scary for me. I like to think that this is just hell, as it would correspond with what many think hell actually is. Just far away from God in an absolute void of nothingness. While there are some aspects to the film that can be described as flawed, I would disagree with that as well, I think. The sound effects were something that I have seen criticized, but I think even if they were very janky at points, they add to the experience. Many times the images make no sense, characters barely move logically in the space. Everything in the film feels like a nightmare or a bad memory that is fading away. What I'm saying is that the sound effects shouldn't be perfect or realistic. Overall, I think Skinamarink is a true masterpiece in horror. While it can be challenging with its pace, there is just no movie like it. Not a single other film could grab the soul feeling of a simple, childish nightmare such as this. Also, at the time of recording, it came out that Kyle Edward Ball is going to make a horror movie with A24, and I just can't wait to see this. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Thanks for watching. There is gonna be a longer review in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and tell your friends how cool my channel is. Thanks, bye! Oh yeah, happy